The cannons in this, out of all the teams, the cannon fire a lot more frequently when you are in Team Dark. And how'd I get hit?
I'll show you what real evil is.
Only thing that makes this fight a lot more brutal is the fact so much stuff is a lot more active in Team Dark, and only Team Dark. That was a little random. Fly up high, and we get level 2 power core. Let's go ahead and clear some stuff out. Awesome, we broke through that charge. Alright, before we go after Egg Golem, I am getting rid of these cannons because they are jerks. Now with the cannons out of the way, Thunder Shoot, that disables the cannon for me. Disable the shield for real quick. Stay moving in this fight. That is easily the best thing I can tell you what to do. Team Dark may be the hard mode, Pro-X, or Proxio. Hang on a minute. It may be the hard mode, but that still does not mean it should be impossible. And with that said, you do have a legitimate strategy against the fight with the Egg Golem in the form of your Team Blast. If you get a Team Blast off when Egg Man is open, you are free to whale him with practically anything. That's why this fight can be a lot more... I am not gonna fall off with that. I will fall off with... I will nearly get hit by that blade though. I'm not too bummed out by the fact that... Alright, I know he's gonna come charging. Or he can just come from behind. Yep, level 3 Rouge. With any luck, we can just plow through the rest. And that was the one time team formation switching backfired on me. Alright. I do have to fight lockdown, I just need to actually go through with it. Pro knee. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. In case you haven't figured it out, I tend to butcher usernames a lot. Still trying to work on that. And hopefully that improves as I get better with streaming. Alright, same strategy as before. Getting rid of the background elements because those things will screw you over. I'd rather focus on Eggman with the strengths I have rather than all the background elements that will really hurt you in the long run. I believe the most you can get off of... Oh, perfect. Now I just need to wait for that shield to drop. Come on, drop your shield. Oh, that was the worst time to get it. That positioning makes getting a hit very hard for Team Dark. But I guess you can just... It is possible to destroy the shield, so you can... Okay, good, I thought I nearly died. That shield... Get back here! That is the first I've heard anyone say that to me, so... It's not intentional, I'll say that, that's for sure. Man, Kingdom Hearts, that is going to be something else if I ever decide to touch on that series. Almost there. Alright, level 3 Omega. Kinda makes this fight a little easier, but not by much. Alright, perfect timing. Chaos Control. Get rid of most of this stuff, and I then just go to town. One shot is usually what you can get per hit. Shield's not destroyed though. Get out of the way, don't fall off! Got it remembered. Oh, well, it's actually got it memorized, Prony, but I do get what you mean. And yeah, that was actually a really good time. I need to be a little closer. There we go. Oh man, wandering. Thank you. Slide around, slide around, slide around. I know he swings 4 times. Put that shield, get rid of that shield. Oh no, you are not running away. He's totally running away. Get back here! Yeesh! Got it. Oh, you know what? Screw that shield, Eggman. We are ending this the only way. The only way I know how. And it involves getting close to you. Screw your shield, I have Chaos Inferno, you are going down! Yeah! Victory! And this run is really something else. Same thing. Like I said.
End of the line.
Different words, same thing, I know. We did it! I don't have to worry about Team Dark for a long time.
Eight-man target completely destroyed.
Now let's find that secret treasure.
This really gets... This really makes me think they planned Shadow the Hedgehog a long time ago. Cause look at all these copies. And where do you see them? You know where.
The original must exist somewhere.
All this for what? Nothing? I might as well go look for that Master Emerald, since that irritating echidna's here.
Something's never changed.
What are you saying? What else is that famous treasure supposed to do?
Team Rose though. That Team Rose is literally the opposite of Team Dark. You can literally plow through Team Rose within an hour and a half. Like I did. And you don't have to worry about it, Silhouette. We are done. Actually, no, we're not. We have Team Chaotic left to go through. And I will be streaming Team Chaotic the next time we come back to Sonic Heroes. And with the way that my schedule looks, that will actually be this Saturday. This Saturday at the usual time, we will be tackling Team Chaotic the very next time. And with any luck, it'll be a much better experience than this. But I legitimately had a good time, and there were some things I discovered about Team Dark. Even if I couldn't really show off everything. Not so much annoying, but more so game-breaking for my case, Prony. So broken in some ways. That's actually the thing, considering most of the member of Team Rose, now that I think about it. But yeah, we finished Team Dark. Admittedly, this is probably the only team that has the most story connection out of all the teams. I am still convinced that all the stuff that we see in Team Dark was mainly a prelude to Shadow the Hedgehog. As much as I'd rather not think about that game. Because I mean, look at it. Those androids that we saw? Where else do you see them? Shadow the Hedgehog. All this stuff, there's a lot of connections as much as I don't want to admit it, and I hope they're not true. Oh, but thank you again, Prony. Or Prone. Hey, I got it right in the end, okay, Prony? At least I can say that. I think. Actually, the more I look at it, that scene where we see Eggman lie down covered in oil, that can be a little bit more gruesome than it looks out to be. And nearly 3.5 hours for Team Dark. I was gonna say we could go back to another game that I streamed previously, but it's getting late. It's gonna be a school day, assuming you're watching this when you're in high school or you're taking some sort of university classes. It's getting awfully late, so I think we should call it off. You want to see someone play Shadow the Hedgehog? I don't think it's gonna be me. I do not have the game for any of the 3 or 2 versions it's out, and I legitimately do not enjoy it. Maybe one day. Tell you what. Maybe one day, if I find it again. But that's gonna be a large if. And honestly, that last scene with Shadow talking to Rouge, he clearly remembers something like that. So I'll save it for another day. Maybe if I ever do get to touch on Shadow the Hedgehog. But that'll just about do it for today's stream. Thank you all for coming. This was certainly something else. I really didn't expect to see that of all things that we saw. The next time that we come back to Sonic Heroes, which will probably be this Saturday, we are gonna tackle Team Chaotic. And wow, that's just gonna be a thing. I'm sure you will, Prony. I'm sure somewhere in the Twitch community there is someone who will gladly stream Shadow the Hedgehog. I do know people that legitimately enjoy it, so odds are they may have streamed it. But anyway, I think we're gonna be good for now. Next time again, we're gonna tackle Team Chaotic, and I still think that was the real Shadow. Like, this Shadow that we see in Heroes, I still think this is the legitimate Shadow. And oddly enough, in Shadow the Hedgehog, we outright get a confirmation that this Shadow that we see is indeed the actual Shadow that survived the fall from the colony. And how else would he remember that? Because towards that end, when he talked with Rouge, it almost made it sound like he knew about what happened from the previous game, or he started to, or remembered something regarding Rouge from Adventure 2. Yeah, you too. Thank you again for coming, Prony. And I really should stop